Righto guys, we just got to Blairgowrie Pier. Now Mornington was absolutely chockers. I've been down here. I think last time I come down here, I come down with Tim, we didn't really get much, did we mate?
No, we got nothing.
Nothing at all. Well, let's hope we can change that tonight. If we don't get anything here, the idea of the pier hop is we just hit each pier for a couple of hours, right along the peninsula, and then head and stay at Portsea Pier for the duration, because that's where all the big squid are. So we start off with a little squid at Mornington, work our way up and get the biggest ones up there. Well, Mornington's been a bust tonight, so let's hope we can get some more along the way. Alright guys, when I'm on piers with these big railings here, when I'm flicking squid jigs, I don't like to sort of flick them up like this. Someone has pulled in a squid. I don't like to flick them up like this. I like to point the rods down. You stand up here and you can rest your body up against the railing and you can just flick your rod like this. And that way it keeps the jig better in the water, so it's not rising up too high too fast. And then just let it sink naturally. And hopefully Mr. Squidly comes up and goes, rah! The best thing is when you're flicking squid jigs, you don't stand next to the hole. He's got a real good habit of standing right next to you and then casting straight over you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No
Let's just
idea.
untangle the squid jig, shall we? I move down and you move closer.
Yeah.
Rightio guys, we had a bit of a tangle before. Now, on most of the piers these days, you're going to find these. So you've got no excuse. You get your line, bundle it up, and dispose of it correctly. It's good that they got these here because there's nothing worse than line getting around wildlife and tangling around piers and things like that. So do the right thing. Take it home with you, or put it in one of those dump bins. I've been using a lot of white jigs. Jesse's got this big glow in the dark one. It's a, what is it, a Black Magic squid jig?
Yeah, squid snatcher they're called.
Squid snatchers?
We've got a 3.0 one.
They've got no vacuum to not sell them.
Nice green UV touch down the side and they glow really bright.
Yeah, you get the UV lights on and they just glow up a tree. Because squid's seen so many different, spectrums of UV. They work really, really well. Yeah, well,
All this,
we don't have the UV light on us. Actually, I do have it somewhere.
all this,
But if you
the
hold that
yellowy,
up,
all that yellowy tinge there.
hold on the light and hold up again, glows like a treat.
Here we go. Nice little squid.
Hey, well done mate.
Had a couple of them
Bring him up.
fighting over the jig. Once they get competitive, that's when you know they're really gonna try and grab one.
Nice work, champ.
We got another one down there. So
There is another one down here.
hopefully
I'm gonna
Mick
have a
can
crack
get
at
on
him.
too.
Hey. Yeah, he's inking up. Put the light quickly. Oh, he's only just pegged. Try and get him up here quickly.
What
There
was
we
that
go.
about a 20-second?
Oh, he dropped
That
off.
was only about a 20-second gap between these two little guys.
Yeah, we saw them both coming down. Hey, little guys. Your one's a little bit bigger, but not too bad. So, anyway, like I said, they They're only small guys down here, and they get bigger as the further you go up the peninsula. So we're going to stick around here for a little bit longer, and then we'll head up to Sereno and Portsea and see how we go up there. Alright guys, when you come down to a pier and you're going to have a flick for some squid, have a look for the ink stains. Fresh ones if you can. You find a heap in one area, you'll probably find squid in the same area. And a good spot under a light. Squid are attracted to the light, so if you can get near a light, it's the way to go. Rightio, we spent about an hour and a half down here at Blairgowrie Pier. There's ink marks absolutely everywhere. We managed to get 2 little ones. We're going to head over to Sereno and then Portsea and try our luck down there. Let's go, lads. Rightio, we're on hop number 3, Sereno Pier. It's your turn to catch one, mate. It is? Yeah, well, we'll see. Got our land-based net here, and the squid are a little bit bigger down here, so if we hook up a big one, this thing will surely bring it in. Let's do it.
Mr. Ray behind me. Yep.
Oh, beautiful.
Another little squid.
Hey, Jesse.
That's a nice hook set. Now you can actually set the hook on squid to make it easier to get them up, and all you do is wait for them to grab the jig, give it 2 or 3 seconds, then just a nice little flick. You don't need to whip it. Just a little tiny flick to set the hook deep into their tentacles, and that'll stop them coming.
Well, the third hop, we got one little squid. They usually get a bit bigger around here, but he was pretty small. So we're going to hop over to Portsea now, and Jesse's still trying to catch his little buddy down there. They're very hard, these little squid. The littler they are, the more timid they are. So usually the big ones just come up and go bang. But it's good when you can see them swimming around the pier, it's a bit of fun. So we're going to head up to Portsea now and have a crack up there and try and get a big one. Let's hope. Alrighty, last hop for the night, Portsea Pier. One more squid. You've got to get it this time.
Big one too.
Yeah. Well, Jesse's managed to get a couple. Another little one. So it looks like we've got some bait for next week. Hey mate? Yeah. Alright, last crack and then we're heading off home.
So you finally got your squid.
Put a nice little one there.
Grab your jig.
Tim.
Hold him up. There you go, Tim, you got one.
Beautiful. Alright.
Nice little one.
Let's get some more.
Yeah, let's get a few more.
Let's do it.
Well done.
Today's question of the week is from Patrick Bergen, who would like to know a good way of joining his leader to his main line for a squid fishing outfit. Okay Patrick, I've got a great knot for you mate, it's called a Slim Beauty. The Slim Beauty knot for your mono to your braid. This knot's quite a simple knot to do. It retains 90% knot strength, so it's very quick and very easy to do while you're out on the beach. You get your mono and you just tie 2, just like a double half hitch. And you bring that knot down till it forms a figure 8. Then you get your braid and you put it through the first hole of the figure 8. Then back out the other side. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get your tag end of your braid and you're going to wrap it around the main line 6 times. I pinch my braid and my mono there because I want to leave a gap, because eventually I'm going to bring the braid back and put it through the gap. So I'll pinch it there to keep a gap just before the figure 8, and I'll wrap this around 6 times. So I've gone 6 times up, and then I'll go 6 times back down the way I came, overlapping the original braid. Now you see I've got a gap there, that tag end that goes through that gap. And then what you do is you get your mono and you pull that figure 8 tight. Okay, as tight as you can. Then you get your braid and you slightly start to clinch up the knot. Wetting it first, of course. Clinch it up, pull every tag end and neaten it up, and then pull it together. Trim it off as close as you can. And there you have it, Slim Beauty. This can be used for a lot of different applications. It's quite easy to tie. I hope that's helped you out, mate. Thanks for your question on Facebook. If anyone else has got a question they'd like to know about rigs, hooks, etc., shoot us an email on our website, ozfishtv.com, or go to our Facebook page and send us an inbox. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. As you saw, we're down at the Mornington Peninsula, going from Mornington right up to Portsea. Now tonight, going for bigger squid tonight, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, it's a bit of fun catch the little ones, but we all want to fill the dinner plate with a real squid.
That's right, so now we're down at Flinders, Western Port Bay. This is my side of the town. This is where we'll get the big ones.
I reckon we go for it.
We're not just going with little jigs tonight, we're going with floats and baited jigs as well. So it's a bit of a walk down this pier, so let's get into it. Rightio, so I'll just run over the sort of rig setup I've got for these squid floats tonight. I've got something a little special tonight. I've got these little UFO looking things. Now what they do is they sit above your float and they flash. So this way, 1, it attracts the squid, and 2, you can see it going under the water. And you definitely know when these go under. And that's just attached with a stopper at the top. Just your typical float stopper, running down to my swivel there. That will keep those 2 together in the water. Then I've run 15 pound fluorocarbon. I think I'm running 15 pound Blackmagic fluorocarbon. And being at Flinders, it's quite deep off the end of the pier here, so I'm running it at about 2.5 metres long to my squid spike with my silver whiting on it. And it's pretty much that simple, just with a little snap swivel on there, just so you can, you know, if the bait gets hit by toadfish, you can just quickly put another one on. Now it's always a good idea to keep your drags on. I know I'm only fishing for squid, but it's always a good idea to, you know, because sometimes seals come along and think, oh, there's a quick feed, and they'll grab your thing and they'll just run with it, and you'll lose your rod real fast. So you just got to be careful, leave your drag set to a point where your rod won't get taken in. Now it's the waiting game. Where'd you hook up on the jig there, Scotty?
Yeah, first one ever.
Nice, mate.
I just got to get him in.
3 poles on that net. Oh, well done, boys.
Look at that.
How's that, eh?
Let's have a look at him.
Whoa.
Nice.
Perfect hookup as well. Right where you want to hook them.
Yeah.
Just watch for this.
Yep. First one.
Is that your first squid?
First squid
First
ever.
squid on Flinders Pier. Well done, mate.
Yep. Cheers.
Just point his head
Grab him
away from
behind
the
its
camera. Right, put him down there, champ. Mate, now that is a dinner-sized calamari. There's a humane way of killing squid. Now you can get squid spikes and you hit him in the 3 spots. I don't have a squid spike tonight. But what I'll do, in between the head and the tube, you just go like this. And see how it all went white? That means the back half's dead. Now the head, and the head goes white. Right, whenever I go squid fishing on piers and the piers are a little bit big and the water's quite far down, especially here at Flinders because the water's We're right down at the end of the pier, and there's probably a good 3 to 4 metre drop before you even touch the water, especially on low tide. These nets Tony's tackles give me to use. Got the poles, and you just add more poles to it. Beautiful land-based net because it's got that angle on it, so you can just put it straight down and scoop the squid straight up. Normally I only bring 2 poles to most piers, but because we're on Flinders, I bought a 3rd one. Because I have a feeling we're going to need it tonight. There we go. Have a look how long that is. That's one seriously long net. I could even put another pole on the end of that if I wanted to. I'm pretty sure 4 metres of pole should be enough. Alright, lock and load. I'll tell you what, the weirdest way we ever caught a squid, we're down at Soldiers Road, down just past Granville. And I was fishing with my cousin and Mark there one night, and we got it on film, and we had our gummy lines out going for gummy sharks, and my cousin had a sowie on, and he's like, oh, I've got something on, I don't know what it is, I think it was like a little ray, it was just a little bit of weight. He pulled it in, and a squid had sucked onto the gummy bait the whole way up to the beach.
Yeah.
And come up to the beach, I'm like, whoa! But yeah, we actually got that on film, so we'll throw that back to a blast from the past right now. Check this out, guys. Got any weight? There we go, there's something there. Yeah, maybe you're right, little ray. No, it's a squid! Oh. He got a squid! He just caught a squid, unbelievable. A squid on a gummy line on a sowie. Oh, I can't believe he just got...
Get on a hook. I just saw me thing.
He just sucked onto that the whole way in too.
Did we bring any squid lures?
Oh my
I think I've got
god.
a squid jig in the
And it's funny, that guy at the servo goes, you know where you can catch squid? I said, oh, San Remo?
No, you won't catch
Not at the end of this road.
He's
Well done, Scotty. A squid on a gummy line. That is the very first I've ever seen.
This is the old Italian squid jig.
What a ripper. Well done, mate. Let's see if we can get him up.
I don't think he's big. He's not heavy, but he is pulling well for his size.
That's alright.
Actually, he might be alright.
Alright, there we go. He spots that net coming a mile away.
There
There we go. That was a bit of effort, wasn't it?
Talk
We got
about the tip of a candle hookup.
Well done, mate. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, that was definitely worth the drive down here, even if it is just the one. We'll see if we can get a few more.
I think black jigs might be the go tonight.
You keep trying with that black jig, I'll keep trying with the white ones.
That's right.
We'll see how we go.
More colours in the water, the better experimenting you go.
That's exactly right, mate. They do get bigger, of course, but yeah, this is a very common size.
Personally, I don't like them too big when I'm eating. Doesn't change the taste, but I like small rings.
Tell you what, it's a lot bigger than the ones we got down Mornington, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
The other week.
Probably eat one of those if I wanted to.
Alright, well, let's humanely put this one to sleep, because they do taste better once they're...
That's where the
put to
jig
sleep
was.
quick.
Right on the tip of that candle. Find a new leader knot for my small rod, and I looked out and I said, where's my light? And I looked in the water about 30 seconds, all of a sudden I see it shooting past the other float. Hey, just in time as well.
I know, you let
Just
go.
spat it out.
I don't know, mate, I think this is a bit bigger than the last
Little bit
one.
bigger, yeah.
Nice one, mate.
Beautiful.
Number 2. Tonight, we've lost 2 jigs and we've caught 2 squid. So we need one more squid to even it up.
That's it.
Well done, mate. Bait of choice, silver whiting, of course,
That's
as
it.
usual.
Yep. Always the best way to go. This one's got a very different shaped point in the hood. I've heard you can determine the sex, but I have no idea how, so I'm not going to try and walk you through that.
I've been told dots and bits and pieces here and that there, and
I've been told the fatter hood is female,
You know
and the thinner
what?
hood is male, but who cares?
You know
They taste the same.
it's a squid, mate. So
That shit.
yeah,
As long as it tastes good.
I know
And
two
rings.
sorts: arrow squid and calamari. Oh, no, and then there's colossal squid, giant squid.
That's it. But I don't think I'm going to be.
Oh, I forgot the most important one: squid rings. And you can see that squid has absolutely, look at that, annihilated that.
Torn the whiting to shreds.
You must have been hanging on that for a while, mate, because
Ages.
you said you didn't notice it, did you?
Didn't notice it all. It was all the way under. You didn't even see the light. And
And
he's bent all the prongs out here
Oh,
and
he
there.
has too. Look at that.
He's completely smashed it.
How does he bend the prongs? That's, you know, that's amazing. And I know those prongs weren't bent when I gave it to you because I just got it out of the packet. Don't know if I'm going to need the net, mate. I think I can lift this guy up. Yep. He's only a little guy. He's only tiny. That's really looking more like what we were getting on the Mornington Peninsula.
Definitely.
Well, I reckon if I get another 10 of these, it might match one of yours, Jesse. I reckon 90% of the squid we've seen caught down here over the past 3 days have been on the outgoing tide. What do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
I think we caught one squid right on high tide, and when the first night we're down here, there was a few other guys here, and they were getting them just on high tide. But all the other ones have all been on the outgoing.
All our floats and everything, that side of the pier, drifting with the tide.
So if you're coming down to Flinders Pier, try and get the high tide or just before it and get the outgoing. That may not work all the time, but that seemed to work for us. So, okay, peoples, that concludes another episode of Ozfish TV. And we just showed persistence pays off, mate, doesn't it?
We got our target in the end.
We did, that we did. You know, you just got to keep going until you get the fish. You got to put in the hours for all sorts of fish. Never give up and just keep trying. Well, we've got our feed. It's about 11:30. Time to go home.
That's it, and I think we got a bit of cleaning to do as well on the squid.
Yeah, and
That's the fun part.
I've got to raid my shop when I get to work because I lost about 6 jigs tonight. Yeah, if you're coming down to Flinders, make sure you bring a few jigs because there's quite a few snags around. But all right, that's it.
Let's do it.
We'll see you next time on Ozfish TV.
See you
Thanks for
later.
watching.
Hi and welcome to this week's Brad Book. Today's winner is sent in from Peter Woofen, I believe your name is, who caught a snapper, 60 centimetre snapper in Western Port. So that's great effort, well done Peter, and we'll be sending you out a DVD of season 1. If you want your chance to put your catch on the brag wall, by all means send it in to us here at Ozfish TV or our Facebook page. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye.